Now here's Sexton. 5 on the clock. Shot from 12. And the rejection by Ibaka. Good work there as it goes. And here's MP. He'll bring it up for Los Angeles. Into the lane. And MP throws it down.
Ooh, he put a little extra on that one.
He does. He doesn't usually finish soft either. Obviously, he can when necessary, but not that time. Now, here's Sexton. Last game he had 34 points. Outside, Markkanen. And he's good on the 3-ball.
Sexton realizing that one of his guys was wide open, and that court awareness, he was able to get it to him.
First quarter, just over a minute played. Here's Webb. The pass to Zubac. Mobley with the rebound.
We'll have a hard time shaking that one off. Perfect position, plenty of space. Just clanked it.
Allen kicks to Garland. Cleveland moving it around. Sexton. And it's sent back by George.
Not many guys have the two-way ability of Paul George. Just as dangerous defensively as he can be offensively.
And that was a great replay we just saw of our Mobile One block.
And an early swat like that can really set the tone. Now the shooters will be feeling his presence.
So first quarter just over a minute and a half in. Garland, no good. Webb with it. He had a career game last time out. Bucket after bucket. And MP throws it down.
I tell you what, you better watch out, fellas. He is on fire here today.
George against Sexton. Solid play in the low block, and that one's good.
Wow, the soft touch there from Sexton. Big athlete, but showing now he's got a feathery touch.
Here's Webb driving in.
Making the most of the screen. That's how it's done.
And it's in the perfect spot, Greg. Frees him up to get all the way to the bucket.
Really not enough help there. Lack of communication on the backside.
Sexton against Leonard. Shoots from 12. It's hauled in by Zubac. Clippers have gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. Well, we know Zubac can eat up space inside, Brent. Great job of securing rebounds.
Yeah, obviously, if he was playing starter minutes or anywhere approaching 30 minutes, Zubac is going to be in double figures, ripping down both offensive and defensive things on the glass. What's impressed me about him, though, is he's got great hands on the inside and has now become a very viable roll target.
The Clippers shooting their first shots from the stripe in this game. Ties it up, and this next one could give them the lead. that drops, so they now lead by 1. Cleveland's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Sexton the pass to Garland. Here's Allen, and it's Allen slamming it down.
And that's what happens when you get after it on the glass. Allen grinding it out and creating that second chance opportunity for himself.
Now, here is Webb. He has 6.
Just powered it down with both hands. You know he's not going to mess that one up.
Oh, no, not this fella. He is a superb finisher. Sexton against George. Out to the right wing. Here's Garland. The basket good off the assist from Sexton.
Pretty silky smooth floater from Garland that time.
And the bucket kicks to George. Up dishes to Ibaka. Kicks it out to MP. Back to Ibaka. 6 to shoot. The Clippers need to get off a shot. A 3 from Leonard. Cavaliers with the rebound. This game coming on the heels of their win against Chicago.
You can see it in that game, despite the odds going against them. Once it got to OT, they had that belief and resolve that they could win.
But once they could taste that upset, they weren't going to let this one slip away. Ferocious in that overtime period.
Here's Webb. Following the basket by Colin Sexton. The drive by MP. That shot off. Nice D from Sexton. The Cavaliers leading by 3. Great offensive performance they're putting on.
And guys, we call that the zone because that's where they are right now. They are in a zone, and I'm sure they feel unstoppable.
Sexton against Webb. And MP throws it down.
Oh, why, dunk you very much.
He can really flying. You combine that, Greg, with some nice penetration, too, and you've got 2 points. Now, here's Markkanen. Turned in an outstanding game against Chicago. Webb the pass to Ibaka. And it's blocked. Markkanen, the fast break chance. Garland with the bucket.
And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they've shot the basketball.
The drive by MP. And MP throws it down.
I mean, already hot coming into the game. Is it fair to say he's hotter?
Here's Garland. He had a 15-point outing in their last game against the Bulls in Chicago.
And guys, what impressed me most was his passing. He constantly looked for the open man and found guys in great spots.
Cleveland shooting their first free throw of the night here.
At the line.
Free throw good, Garland. And as the regular season winds toward the playoffs, Greg, for those teams in the upper half of the standings, how much are they looking at the seeding and their possible opponents?
Well, I don't think most would admit it, but it's human nature to think ahead, trying to map out that route and looking at how it breaks down in the bracket. So far, both teams scorching the nets. You gotta love it.
Yeah, made for TV game here. Pace is great, scoring is coming in bunches, and both of the teams feeling confident right now.
Now, here's Garland. And again, it's Cleveland.
D has been just completely helpless and turned around. He's so dangerous when he's in this kind of rhythm.
Webb up top, defended by Allen. Webb against Allen. And MP throws it down.
Yet another bucket in close. That's how he's earning his points today.
Sexton on the wing. And Zubac picks up the foul. That's his first foul. Love checking. in for the Cavaliers.
Team foul.
And Los Angeles making a change here as well. Lopez, he's checked in for Zubac. Here's Sexton, and he banks in the layup. Sexton's got 8.
Now that basket must be widening out right now. He's making almost every shot he's putting up this quarter.
Here's Webb. Here's Lopez. Basket is good. The assist from Webb.
Comfortable shooting close to the basket. The size Lopez possesses gives him confidence down low.
Love outside. Love draws the double. The wide open look here for Garland. No good from outside.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Webb with it. Garland picks him up. And Darius Garland picks up the foul. That's his first foul. Okoro, he's checked in for Sexton. Reggie Jackson's checked in for the Clippers. And here is Webb. He's got 16. It's George on the wing. Back to Webb. And he drives in. And the dunk by MP.
And guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher. Now, here's Garland. 10 points for him. And MP throws it down.
Reggie Jackson.
That's the efficiency you want to see from Jackson, using his poise and vision to make a play.
Garland against Jackson. Passes it to Markkanen. And he lays it straight in. Markkanen's got his second basket.
And they repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Webb against Markkanen. Webb can't hit.
Yeah, better than giving up the layup, you want to go in there and use the hard foul. They did it there. That's aggressive attitude defensively.
And here we go. Fast break. MP's got it. The jump hook. That one off the back iron and out. It's tipped. Stolen by Webb. And the dunk by MP.
Excellent on both ends of that play.
Yeah, the steal was sharp, but the slam... it off.
And we say it time and time again, so I'll repeat it. Have to be careful with the ball, or this is what happens.
So it's the Cavaliers now, after the Clippers pick up 2. Kicks it out to Markkanen. Lock at 6. And Kevin Love, the bucket with the assist by Markkanen. Markkanen's got 3 assists tonight. And here's MP. He'll bring it up for the Los Angeles Clippers. They trail by 3. Pass to Lopez. Some nice ball movement by the Clippers. Webb the pass to George. They get a hand on it. Stolen by Garland. Now Cleveland moving it up. Markkanen from outside. And out of bounds as the Clippers gain possession. A different look now for Cleveland. Windler's checked in. And Ricky Rubio subbed in for Garland. And then for the Clippers, Marcus Morris is checked in for Leonard. Mann comes in. for Webb. And Eric Bledsoe. So it's both teams making substitutions here. For Los Angeles, they've gone 5 of 8 from the floor here in the second quarter. Over 60% shooting. Setting the floor for the Clippers. They've got Paul George. Kawhi Leonard is out there with Ibaka. Then there's Webb. And it's Zubac in at the 5. And your experience, Brett, in the front office, has it changed? How you view the game in any way?
I think, Kevin, it's a great question, and I'll actually take it beyond the game and talk about the NBA as a product. I think there's so much more respect that I have the levels to which organizations go to and through in order to put on an NBA season, from what they do in promotions and ticket sales to the lengths they go to provide the players the best opportunity to maximize their potential. So from top to bottom, sort of being behind the curtain in that way, it's allowed me to see some things on some levels that I appreciate so much more, and I'm so thankful for that opportunity.
Now let's go to the sideline and catch up with our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge.
Well, MP in the last matchup against the Pistons was outstanding. He scored an amazing number of points and seemed to pick apart the defense all night with a ton of assists. When you look at the stat sheet, he was mind-blowing. It's hard to imagine he can follow it up tonight with that same level of production. Kevin, we'll see.
David, we appreciate the update. Greg, we'll see if he can keep rolling here tonight.
Yeah, and that's the rub. When he's in rhythm, he can carry your team across the line.
And you want to see him make sure that the teammates are also involved in what they're doing, especially if he draws that much attention.
They get the rebound. Poke loose. It's stolen by Ibaka. Love against Webb. Kicks it out to Leonard. Now, here is Webb. He's got 23, and he comes up with the deuce. And now we'll get a perspective here on the hustle game, how it's been going for the Clippers.
And it's been about their defense. They're playing with a frenetic pace, putting a lot of pressure on the ball handlers and forcing turnovers.
On top of all that, they've done a good job of making life difficult for the opposing shooters. They've had hands up and have contested a lot of shots. Look at the blocks.
And if you're the guy who has to guard him, it is never going to be an easy night for you.
Webb kicks to Ibaka. Back to Webb. On the wing, George. Over Garland. And it's George missing.
Now that's just enough defensive pressure on him to throw off that shot. I bet he gets a good look at it next time and hits it.
And a memory I have of Colin Sexton at Alabama. How about he scored 40 points in the game where the Tide only had 3 players on the court down the stretch. The young fellow was undaunted.
Here's Sexton. It's hauled in by Zubac. Zubac has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight.
Well, if he's going to keep shooting, they've got to run some plays for him. Screens. Making rolls, anything they can do to get him started.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam. And in that game with only 3 players, Sexton almost led them to a comeback break. In fact, they actually cut a 14-point lead down to 3.
And that tells you about Sexton's mindset. He was not prepared to let them lose, even under the toughest scenario you can imagine.
Leonard looking over the floor. Shoots over Markkanen, and that one comes up a bit short. The Cavaliers trail by 11. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
Sexton against George. Sexton's shot is good.
Sexton continuing to try to expand his game, and in this one looking very comfortable.
Webb against Sexton. Webb can't hit. Now Garland. He's got 12. Yep, it goes, and the Clipper lead is cut down to 7 on the bucket from Love.
That's a nice touch from Kevin Love. When he's deep inside like that, he's adept at guiding those shots home with a soft touch.
The drive by MP.
Cavaliers foul. Kevin Love. That's his first personal foul. Second team foul.
The Clippers shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
Taking 2 shots.
And he makes the first.
Well, his body control is phenomenal, and his ability to get to the line has always been impressive. That's a huge part of his game.
The Cavaliers making a switch here. Mobley's checked in. And so Webb nails both of them.
As we've gotten closer to halftime, their style has become more and more physical.
To the inside, Allen, and it's Allen slamming it down.
Flushed by Allen there. What I love about him is he's a center and he's not trying to be a guard. He knows who he is.
And the Clippers call time here. They put up a nice win against Detroit the last time out.
Well, you look at the points they produced in that game. Great adjustments on the offensive end.
That never stopped working. One of those games where just everybody was making shots, continual flow, and a very professional win.
Here's Webb. There's the drive.
Whoa, that'll wake you up.
He is such a great athlete. And so Sexton will bring it up for the Cavaliers. With some arc, it's hauled in by Los Angeles. Zubac has got rebound number 5 here tonight.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
Webb with it. He has 29. Pass to Zubac. Shoots over Mobley. No good from Zubac.
Yeah, my expectations were that he was not going to miss that one. He handles that kind of defense, especially on the inside.
Here's Sexton. Rebound, Kawhi Leonard.
No doubt he's struggling right now from the field. Let's see if he can get it going this quarter.
Garland against Webb. And Leonard has it in the corner. Over Mobley. And what a play. Just snatched out of the air. Credit the block. It's tipped. Stolen by Webb. And there's the pass to Zubac. Here's Leonard. And Kawhi Leonard with the slam.
Assisted.
Well, there are some ways to fire up your teammates. That right there is one of them, thanks to Kawhi Leonard.
Sexton against George. Right wing. 6 on the shot clock. Here's the floater. Markkanen finds Allen. The shot, no good. Clippers leading by 11. MP outside. 29 seconds left here in the second. And there's the
And this sort of awesome dunk is one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game.
Well, there's a swagger out there. You can see it on the court that they possess and are not afraid to show it either. I'm glad we got to see the Mobile One block once more. What a play.
And guys, that block could really help change the momentum of this game.
Here's Sexton. He's got 13. To end the cool streak, 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Sexton, not one of the bigger guards in the league, but he plays with a tremendous tenacity.
For Cleveland, they have been good at the line so far, 5 of 5. And he knocks down the first one.
Sexton has the kind of ability out there.
And so that's the end of the first half. Clippers ahead, up by 12. Don't go anywhere, folks. We'll be back in just a moment. Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive. and it probably has to happen quickly. You look at MP in this game, guys, he has been everywhere.
Yeah, the passing he brings to the table on full display through the first 2 quarters.
Doing a great job of just setting guys up and demonstrating just how important ball movement can be.
The guard set is Garland and Sexton. Mobley and Allen, the 2 big men inside. And it's Markkanen in at the 3, the small forward. That's the 5 for Cleveland right now. Clippers leading by 14. And on our sideline, our reporter David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, mid-range jumpers are something of a lost art these days. They're still practiced by superstars like Kawhi Leonard. Coach Ty Lue said, why not work on the shots that teams are giving up? Down the stretch, mid-range shots win games. Playoffs, too. If you shoot it at a high clip, it's just as good as a 3 for me. Guys?
And they do shoot it at a good clip, and they rely on it quite a bit. David, thank you. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Markkanen. How about that strong defensive performance for this half's Mobile 1 block?
Yeah, quick thinking pays off big. What a block.
Here's Webb, takes it inside, and MP throws it down.
Well, part of their game plan was to block out the noise and just stay focused.
Always a good sign of maturity and steps forward when you can take this kind of effort, focus, and concentration on the road to get a win.
Third quarter of basketball, about a minute and a half in. Driving to the basket, hangs in midair and converts on the double clutch layup.
And everything is dropping for them. Terrific second half run.
Well, with the confidence growing, that's one thing, but they seem to be getting more intense, and that's helping the quality of their play here.
Webb against Garland. He feeds it to Allen. Here's Mobley. And they get it. Allen, that's good.
Finally, they get one to drop. That's one of their first 4 here in the third.
And here is Webb. He has 35. Zubac trying to break loose. And again, another one in from Webb. Webb's got 6 points in the quarter.
They have a good plan going right now, and they're starting to create separation.
Well, game plan might have been good, but you have to bring it together. Right now, their chemistry is something to be admired.
The shot by Sexton, no good.
And when you can't get anything to fall, it definitely gets in your head.
Especially if you're a player that doesn't get a lot of shot attempts, but otherwise the mindset is, I just got to get the next one to go, and you don't want to put that much pressure on yourself.
And MP throws it down.
At this point, I don't know what you can do to slow this team down.
Well, nothing that they're doing seems to be making an impact, and there are some nights where you just run out of options, whether it's by personnel or by tactic.
Here's Sexton. It's not going to go for him. And the Clippers will come the other way. Brent, when you look at Sexton, he has the ability to play either guard spot, and I like that versatility.
Well, especially in today's game, Kevin, I think smaller and smaller players are going to be able to get back during the regular season and impact the way that offenses come at you and play with pace. And Sexton, one of those guys who can slide over and be a bit of the 1-2 combo guard that you're talking about.
On offense, here are the Clippers. They're on a 14-2 run here. The drive by MP. Going inside, and MP throws it down.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
Yeah, the other team a bit concerned here. They're trailing, and the lead seems to be growing.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
And the rejection by MP. And that's out of bounds. Cleveland will retain possession. And Cleveland making a change here. Okoro's checked in. And then for the Clippers, Mann's checked in for Zubac. And Eric Bledsoe is subbed in for Paul George. Now here's Mobley. He's covered by Leonard. Here's Garland. Buries it down low. Garland's got 14.
Maybe he's thinking at this point, man, somebody's got to help me. I can't do this all by myself.
Webb the pass to Mann. Now here is Webb. 43 points in the game. And the dunk by MP.
All night they've asked him to shoulder the scoring load, and he is not disappointed.
So it's the Cavaliers now. Now Markkanen. He has 5. Here's Garland. Rebound Kawhi Leonard. And so it's Leonard with it. He'll bring it up for the Los Angeles Clippers. Just 4 points. That's all they've given up here in the second half. Bledsoe kicks to Webb. Shot clock at 6. That one goes. Count it. Webb's got 47 points.
And they are attacking the rim and getting great results.
Markkanen passes to Allen. Now here's Garland. That one's not going to go. Good D by Webb. Bledsoe kicks to Webb. Outside Leonard. Back to Webb. Passes it to Ibaka. And Bledsoe has it in the corner. Off target from outside. Cavaliers shooting just 35%. They've got to get better looks. Okoro passes to Garland. Baseline J on the way. Serge Ibaka with the rebound.
Just cannot get anything to go. If there's going to be a way to get out of this hole, I don't think he'll be the one to do it.
MP deciding where to go with it. And it's sent back by Allen.
How about, and with that
Substitution on the court.
1:56 left to play in the third. Webb with it. What an incredible scoring display he has put on tonight. George passes to Webb. 5 to shoot. And it's Isaac Okoro with the foul. That's his first foul. Colin Sexton, he's checked in for Cleveland.
Coming onto the floor for your Cavaliers, Colin Sexton.
On the inbound, Cavaliers with the rebound. 1:27 left in the third quarter of the game. And it's sent back by Lopez.
And the space Lopez is able to cover on defense, using that size and length to reject the shots.
Here's Webb. His scoring average of about 32.5 points a game tells you all you need to know about how dangerous a player he can be. 4 on the clock. And it's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over.
Cleveland ball.
They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Here's Sexton. Rebound by the Clippers. Webb's got 4 rebounds in this game.
I mean, I don't know. Does he look a couple steps slow today? He needs to shake that off and get into the zone and get on the scoreboard.
To the paint. And that one is stuffed right through.
And you can see Morris on the roll. A well-coordinated athlete, no trouble converting there.
Outside, Sexton. Back to Rubio. Pass to to Windler. 6 to shoot. The open look here for Sexton. Drains it from beyond the arc. Sexton's got 18 points in the game.
Trying more and more to utilize the three-pointer. It's a good idea. That's his second three of the game. One in each half.
Down low. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed. 6 points for him.
And I like the different looks that Morris can give you. Inside, outside, and in transition.
And so it's Los Angeles, finishing the quarter up by a whopping 24 points. They've had active hands and have forced a lot of turnovers in this one. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
Yeah, those are the kind of plays that you want to put on a canvas. Just beautiful basketball.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. So with Leonard on the bench, here's who Tyronn Lue's going with. The guard spots filled by Jackson and George. Post tandem for him, Morris and Zubac. And it's Webb in at the small forward position. Inside. Rebound Love. Love's got his 5th rebound in this one. Pass to Mobley. It's hauled in by the Clippers. Zubac has got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. And here is Webb. And the NBA dress code introduced back in 2005. Now, player attire straying a bit from business casual. Does that bother you, Greg?
You know, it doesn't bother me because that's where we are as a society. But, man, I can tell you, when I first came in the league, you get fined if you didn't wear dress socks with your suit. So we have come a long way in terms of the evolution of fashion. And you know what? I'm not one for stopping progress. When a pick like that is questionable and creates that much of an advantage for the offense, you have to blow the whistle.
Yeah, a quick little lean like that is going to get the ref's attention. Foul called.
Serge Ibaka, he's checked in for Marcus Morris. Right side Jackson. Now, here is Webb. To the middle. Ibaka, no luck.
Not his best game, but they're still getting it done collectively.
And Markkanen throws it down.
And Rubio's passes lead to a boost in confidence for the entire team.
To the inside, here's Ibaka. Basket is good, the assist from Webb. Webb's got 9 assists in the game. Great passing.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Now, Rubio. He kicks to Markkanen. Sexton against Jackson. Unloads from 13. And it's off the back rim. No good.
And not a night he's going to want to remember. Just not really able to score the basketball.
The drive by MP.
Haven't we seen that a few times today, guys? I mean, their defense has got to have a little bit more toughness about it.
And so Sexton will bring it up for the Cleveland Cavaliers. Over George. Excellent D there from George.
Well, after an impressive first half, he's just not been able to get the room or get anything going here in the second.
And Ibaka slams it in.
And the slithery agility of Ibaka. Not many guys can go up with him to stop the catch and dunk.
Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Teardrop shot, and it's sent back by George. The Clippers have gone 3 of 7 from the floor in the fourth. That's a 42% mark in the quarter. Webb can't hit. Cleveland's gone outside a lot tonight. 17 times, in fact. 7 of 17. Markkanen down low. Guarded by Webb. And there's the bucket for Markkanen.
And with a unique combination of size and skill, Marketing can finish plays that others simply can't.
Webb with it, guarded now by Kevin Love. The drive by MP.
Just so fast. I mean, it's like trying to stop a train when he's coming in for the slam.
And the Cavaliers call time here. Brent is someone with on-court and front office experience. Just how valuable is a good relationship, do you think, between the players and a team's executive leadership?
Well, Kevin, I don't think it's much different than a good friendship. You know, take it away from the court and think about things in your life that impact you. It's somebody that shows that they care for you beyond what it is that you bring to the table. And that's the most important part about earning and trying to gain trust with the players that you bring into any program, is that you want to let them know that you care, and you want to let them know that you have interest in them as people first. And if you can get to that point, that foundation and platform to build out a player and to have him grow with the organization, that's a priceless relationship.
And stolen by Valentine. We're seeing a lot of top high school players opting for the G League over college now, Greg. What's your advice to top young players on their path to the NBA?
Well, Kevin, I think you just answered it. It's their path. And I don't think the same path is right for everybody. There are going to be a lot of talented young men and women who want to go to college for the experience, for the environment, for the networking, right? You're going to make some of the best friends you'll ever have on a college campus. Having said that, though, some kids aren't into college, aren't into school. They want to just go and pursue their passion and their craft, and that's why I think the G League and the developmental leagues that are out there are so good for these young players.
The pass to Ibaka. Just 5 to shoot.
Yeah, just the length and explosiveness. Ibaka is a true force at the rim.
Rubio outside. Over in the corner, Osman. That's good. It's Rubio with the assist. Rubio's got 3 assists tonight.
Wow, something's brewing, guys. The three-pointers just continue to flow.
Wade against Webb. To the left side wing. Kennard on the wing. Over Valentine. Kennard's shot is off. Cleveland's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. Poked away. MP outside. And MP throws it down.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
And the gamble paying off.
Valentine passes to Fall. Passes it to Webb. The dynamic, Greg, between players and officials is always interesting. With some players saying they think there's a lot of room for improvement. What do you think?
Well, we do see players getting teed up for simply making their case, and really the guys just want to play. So, yeah, you love to see a little bit more harmony out on the floor, and maybe we need to get those two groups together in the offseason to break bread and try to smooth over that relationship.
Webb with it. Just 4 to shoot. Throws it up high.
And the definition of teamwork right there on that alley-oop.
And, Greg, what about the finish? Bringing it down with some thunder. Yeah. And it's Rubio with the ball for Cleveland. A floater. It's deflected. And Kennard wide open. He shoots. And the shot is good, dropping in off the front of the rim. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for Los Angeles.
We've seen them make the extra effort from a defensive standpoint, closing out airspace and sending shots back.
It's okay to be a kleptomaniac during a basketball game. Look at those steals totals. A lot of effort on defense tonight.
Here's Webb to the paint. Here's Hartenstein, and he caught that pass in full stride on his way to the big slam.
Now that's the kind of passing right there that makes a difference, not just in that possession, but maybe on your play for the entire game.
Releases. And another miss by Cleveland.
Well, he wants that one over again, I guarantee that. Nobody's even in the neighborhood.
Here's Webb out to the wing. Here's Osman. Webb the pass to Preston. And that one, good. Preston's got his first points of the game.
And we're seeing some great ball movement out of this group, guys.
Here's Osman, guarded by Webb. Osman kicks to Valentine. Drills it from outside. Valentine's got his first 3 points of the game.
Their third three-pointer in a row.
MP outside. Inside. And another assist for him.
That makes 15 assists.
He's been one step ahead of the defense all game long. And here is Valentine. Now, here's Wade. Now, Valentine. Clock at 6. Pass to Rubio. Three-pointer. Got a hand on it. All right, Greg, I'm going to put you on the spot. Who do you think right now has the best backcourt in the NBA?
Oh, my goodness. I mean, so many terrific backcourts to choose from. You know, Phoenix has got to be in that conversation with Chris Paul and Devin Booker. But I'll tell you what, with the Splash Brothers healthy and back at it, it's just hard to beat that combination.
And Cleveland making a change here. Windler's checked in, and the Clippers with a change here too. Lopez is checked in. Here's Webb, and MP throws it down.
And this is how you want to come out of the half. Prolific and efficient.
Well, the thing is, they're controlling the pace right now, and if that was the mantra for them at halftime, they've carried it out.
Cleveland's gotten 3 of their 6 three-pointers to fall here in the 4th. Here's Wade. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a 3-point play.
How about the concentration? He gets hit, but stays with the play.
At the line for Cleveland, Dean Wade. Shooting.
That's good from Wade. And Los Angeles guys shooting an offensive execution has been beyond great there. 63% from the floor in this game. Here's Webb, and MP throws it down.
I tell you what, I don't know what he did in the locker room, but he needs to do a little bit more of it because he's on fire.
Here's Osman. It's hauled in by Los Angeles.
And there hasn't been anything easy for him in this period.
No, I haven't seen him in comfortable spots, or at least spots we've seen in this offensive set that are allowing him to settle in.
Back to Webb. Down low. Shot clock at 5. And Lopez throws it down.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for Los Angeles.
And this was one that never really was in doubt, I thought, an all-around dominant performance. And you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
Yeah, there was a sense of that, and man, they just pretty much blew them right out of the water. A clinic was put on display here today.
And for the year now, they'll have 52 wins under the belt.
Really, they had their number this season. 2 wins, a home win, and an away win. And when you look back at this one, what an amazing performance this was
for MP.
You have to focus on the steals he came up with. They were huge factors in the end result.
Fall passes to Osman with the drive. Played in with a nice touch off the glass.
But that play never gets old. The pick and roll will still be an offensive staple 100 years from now. Trust me.
Now, here is Webb. Defense right on him. There's 18 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Here's Windler. Lopez covering. Here's Osman. Cleveland gets it back.
In the offensive rebounding, really the story here today. Even with the big lead, they're still showing more hustle on the...
So it's Los Angeles winning this one easily. This one was over well before the final buzzer. The fans were waiting for something to get excited about, Greg, but they never got it.
They sure didn't. I mean, they just rolled to this win. They made it look really easy. What an efficient performance at both ends.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Brent Barry, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thank you for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. We'll see you next time. Have a great evening.